All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Kel Blaze Show. And today I have one fine boy and one fine girl.
Yes, sir.
So you are
I am Samuel Newday.
Samuel New Day. Every day is a new day.
Every day is a new day.
And I'm Wendy Nzala.
Wendy for short. All right, we're quickly going to be talking about gender equality, what it means in a relationship, in a two-people relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, fine wife. So quickly tell us,
married.
to you, what does gender equality in a relationship mean to you?
Okay, for me personally, I believe that gender equality means that both partners carry the weight of that relationship. Mm-hmm. Nothing must fall on one person. No one should have more of an expectation of the next person. Each person carries the same amount of weight and baggage in the relationship.
Great.
No gender roles at all.
Wendy, yourself?
Yeah, more or less the same as what he said. Plus, it's always 50-50. Always 50-50. I'm looking at you. Always 50-50. Agree.
50 what?
It's, right there. Right there.
Okay, quickly.
The way Madea did it, just chop everything out.
So there are instances that I have pointed out here that I'm going to read out to you, and you share your opinion on that I think is most likely not 50-50. Here is one of them. If both parties are equal in a relationship, why is it that most times the man or the guy bears most of the financial responsibilities in the relationship, Wendy?
We grew up on a state where the husband goes to work. No, listen. You have to listen. Okay. Listen up. We grew up in a state where the husband has to go to work, the mother stays at home. Right now, in this generation, it's always us both. I'm going to work, you're going to work. We come back home, put food on the table.
But what I'm trying to say is, most times, if not every time, the man gives more money, the man pays the fees, the man does almost everything. Why is that?
Okay, here's my
Do you have an opinion?
I have one statistical opinion.
Okay.
And it might answer everything. There is a gender pay gap in the worldwide working world.
Okay.
Men and women don't earn the same.
Okay.
Fortunately, but unfortunately. But fortunately, but unfortunately. In fact, it's very unfortunate, actually. Anyways, the gender pay gap is one of those. The other reason is culture. Culture is a very big influence on why we as men have more of a financial responsibility than women do. Culture has a very big thing to do with it, especially here in Africa.
Well, I'm a philosopher, and for philosophy, thesis gives me conclusion. So if a man and a woman cannot contribute the same amount financially in a relationship together, you cannot say both of them are equal. I'll move forward. After sex, this may not be a concrete relationship, but who should pay? Since in some instances, sex is a commodity. Who should pay?
Who should pay for sex?
Yes.
Like me now, I'll be a show.
Yes. So who should pay? What do you think?
No one should pay for sex.
Ha!
Why?
People are charging people money. People are collecting money.
Money for sex.
Of course.
No one. I think people should stop this thing of paying for sex.
I'm a hunger day.
Okay. I swear.
Hunger day.
No one should pay for sex.
Look.
Okay. What do you think?
In the respect of sex work is sex work. In the society we're in, if I meet you now in the club as a woman and we go to my place and we have concluded, we haven't even concluded, there's just a genuine consensus between the two of us that it's about to happen. If it's consensual, there's no talk of any financial payment. Why are we going there?
Okay, there are scenarios where you meet a girl, not most likely in a club anyway. You just meet this girl, you vibe. The next thing, we come back home, whatever happens. The next thing is she's I'm going home soon. You already know that I'm going home soon means
we have to pay her.
Do you understand? And then when you're like, we didn't talk about any financial, they're going to be like, but You have to show appreciation.
It goes back to that thing I said of the whole role of us paying starts with culture. That's where the whole thing got fucked up, if I can even swear here. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear.
Well, it is
Sorry,
what it
kids.
is.
But culture is the reason why that whole thing has started. Now, that expectation has been raised and it will not be washed away because of that.
All right. This question is directed to you. In our society presently, I am a person that preaches that men should take care of the women because men are built to be strong and we're built to be providers and all of that. Even if the women don't agree, it is what it is. Do we get it? But what do you think women bring to the table?
A home.
Literally home.
A home.
Home.
Have you forgotten that the world has moved that two men now marry and form a home?
Oh, yeah,
I'm talking about being unique. What do women actually, just because you're a woman, you bring to the table?
That's part of it.
Like, for example, anything that you give a woman, they will multiply it.
Why did they not bring it in the first place? Why did you bring it in the first place? Why do you have to be given? Are you agreeing that you always have to be given now? That it's not 50-50?
It is 50-50, but in some cases, though, now.
Now we're moving from 50-50.
50-50
We're like 70-30 now. We'll finish up before we get there. Moving forward, to you again. Would you rather date a Nigerian man or a South African man? Okay, they passed.
Me, I was just thirsty.
I was very
see.
thirsty.
Okay, this is a very petty question pointed to the both of you. Who should make the bed after sex?
A woman. A woman.
A woman should make the
I
bed.
have to change the sheets, put on new sheets, and then clean them.
Because you messed them up.
Okay, that's one
That's
very
fair.
good reason. That's fair enough.
I don't think we need any answer.
No, I'm moving forward. Why do women like older men?
It's not because of daddy issues.
Is-
It's not because of daddy issues.
Then it's because
I have
of
a
what?
perfect relationship with my father, but I like older guys.
Why?
Because they give that
Daddy
thing
vibe.
No!
It's the truth. You just said you have a perfect relationship with your
my
dad.
father.
So you are somewhat moving the affection. Your father is an older man.
Plus, you
You are
can't...
moving the affection to the older man.
No, listen, you can't also say because they're matured enough. You get younger guys that like 18-year-old, they're so matured than a 20-year-old.
But you wouldn't be with them, what?
Older men. Don't move us from where we are. Why do you already said you like older men. Now, why do you like older men?
Because they give that vibe. that-
How do you like? You just said.
Not the sugar daddy type of vibe, but they have that thing. I don't know, man.
What?
The type of treatment.
The treatment, okay, you said the treatment. So it's the affection. Are you attracted to the affection that older guys give? And why is that affection like unique? Is it because it's similar to that of a father, but a partner at the same time?
Oh, that's a good one. I
But
never thought of that. But yeah, that makes sense. But I do not have daddy issues. And I hate the fact that people think that we go for older guys it's because we have daddy issues. No, it's not because of that.
well, I think if you ask me, first reason,
And it's not even about money. It's not because of money.
It's about money. Because in truth, a young boy that will grow up to be a loving older man is a loving young boy. Change might come in along the line, but you will know that this person is caring, this person is loving. The kind of change that the person wouldn't transform if the person is brought up in a way, let's say, a very abusive home, and the person picks up that trait. The person takes that trait. Most people, even till very old age, you see husbands beating their wife. Are they not older men? So they had those traits right from when they were young, which means it is most likely the kind of person he was growing up that he is or better now. So if you're saying this person is more loving, it is not true.
Yeah.
I just think, in conclusion, I shall do in an eye. So moving forward, last question. There is this heritage that we had, or that we still have, maybe in Africa, of no sex before marriage. That our girls should be virgins until they are married. What happened to it?
Adam and Eve. That happened.
How did Adam and Eve come to Africa?
God allowed them. God allowed them. Only thing he said,
They were
Eve,
not
don't
even-
eat this apple. Eve, don't fall and eat that apple.
It's the pride that we put on virginity. As the pride finish,
Wait, let me ask you a question. Okay. What perplexed you to want to explore having sex?
Wait, me? Okay, so this is about me. Okay, cool.
No, well, you and in relation to other women, like, what would you say, like, from the time you're between 18 and 21, what gives you that drive to say, I want to experience this, as opposed to saying,
Curiosity.
yeah, curiosity?
peer pressure.
Makes sense.
You want to try. You want to bam bam. You want to chill with the big girls.
So, do you think that curiosity is what has destroyed this purity
Yes, a lot.
thing?
A lot.
Do you feel guilty for it? I don't think you
No.
should.
I enjoyed it.
Not on my show.
Show.
I think, for one, the more development that human beings have, the more we express our freedom as human beings. Going way back, it was more rigid. There are things that you cannot do. Your parents will not allow it. You know the consequences that will come with it. But there's a lot of freedom now. And a typical, in Nigeria, right? I'm not supposed to look at my father in the eye when he's talking to me, especially when he's scolding me. But moving with developments and everything, if anybody's father talks to them, the child tells the father, fuck you, dad. I'm going to do whatever I want. Do you get? So we are losing some very good values
100%.
and some things just look normal. If you look, there are always effects to this that I'm not going to get into before people say I am this. So I am going to dive directly into your brain teasers. You have 3 brain teasers each. You get my question wrong, you pour yourself a drink. Ready? Okay, I will start with the lady. Ladies first. If a square has 4 sides, a square, how many does a rectangle have?
8.
Pour yourself a drink. Beautiful. So a rectangle has 8 sides. I never knew.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, what's the correct answer, sir?
Oh.
Yeah, no. Well, why did you
Rectangle has
overthink?
4 sides.
No one has put you under pressure. In this life, nobody.
Okay, moving to you, Samuel.
Yes, sir.
How can you lift an elephant with one hand?
With one hand.
Yes.
Ha.
Enjoy yourself.
I'm curious to know what's the answer.
There's no elephant with one hand. I did not say you should lift the elephant with one hand. I said the elephant with one hand. The elephant that has one hand.
You see, this is why punctuation is important. Kids, go to school.
I read it the way you should.
No, but hearing it now, when you hear there's no punctuation.
Yeah.
So,
All right, your turn now. If a boy is slapped by his father and mother, which hurts the most?
The mother. The mother.
I give you one more chance. If a boy is slapped by his father and mother, which hurts the most?
Both slaps.
the boy.
What?
The boy. They're talking about the 3 of them.
Who hurts
Who
the
hurts
Hurts
the most? Drink again.
I'm gonna get dry.
I wish I had that question. I wish I had that question.
This thing is strong.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
Where can you find roads, right? Where can you find roads without vehicles, houses, trees, and humans? Roads without vehicles, houses, trees, and humans. Ta-dam, ta-dam.
There's no clue. Wait,
Please repeat it again.
roads.
Where can you find roads
Without
without
vehicles.
vehicles, houses, trees,
And
or
humans.
humans? You can find roads, but there are no vehicles, there are no houses, there are no trees, and there are no human beings.
The highway. Never mind.
Highway, that's my way.
What's the answer? Shut
You
up.
can find it on a map. Drink up. This is your third question, right? Third and final question for you. What's the plural of feet?
Feet.
What's the plural?
I have no idea.
Fetus.
You're lying.
I'm joking.
He's lying. He's lying.
Please drink.
No, think about it. No,
No,
before
I
you drink,
swear.
I'm
I have
not
no
letting
idea.
you drink.
Drink. You have
want to
no
know the answer.
idea.
Madam,
The plural of feet is feet. Drink.
1 foot, 2 feet.
Wow.
Bro, she got easy questions, man. This is nonsense, man.
All right. This question is supposed to be for a woman. Fuck.
You see, there's no equality here. Why am I getting the harder questions?
All right.
There's
At
no
least
equality in this world, though. I'm just.
Last and final question. What is the color of water? There's actually a color now. Don't tell me colorless. Colorless is not a color.
Color of water.
Yes.
It's transparent.
Wow. It's transparent a color.
And it's not turquoise either.
No.
What is the color of water? H2O. What is the color of water? There's no color of water. There's no color of water.
Hi. Interlude. There's no what?
There's no color.
There's no color.
There's no color. What's
Are
the
you-
right answer?
Are you sure?
I'm sure now.
Final answer. You got one correctly. All right, guys, that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And thanks to Samuel and semi-drunk Wendy.
Hey.